City Hall. It's Macomb Mayor Mike Inman. It's the 14th day of May. It's a Friday, and a lot of things to share with you since we were last together. First of all, the County Health Department is reporting a spike in COVID cases, and they've been very active in case investigation and contact tracing. So the latest numbers we have from them is that since the onset of the pandemic, there have been 2,830 cases. They're currently tracking 40 active cases in the county. And again, that's trending up as they've indicated. And unfortunately, there's been some additional deaths to report since we last were together, bringing the total death count to 57. So our condolences go out to those families who have, again, recently lost family members to COVID-19. The health department is saying that the majority of their cases are in young people, 20 to 29 and younger, is where they're seeing a significant uptick. As it relates to vaccine dissemination, they're reporting 19,038 total doses of vaccine that have been administered to McDonough County residents from any number of venues in the area. Of those, 9,510 are fully vaccinated. And that's very important as we get ready to talk a little bit more about where we're headed here, and starting today, as a matter of fact. The bridge phase of the Restore Illinois plan goes into effect today, and there's some significant changes in capacity, and we want you to make yourselves aware of that. That's a positive step in the right direction, and you can check that out on the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunities website under DCEO COVID-19 resources.com. That that address is on the bottom of your screen for that website right now, or the coronavirus.illinois.gov bridge phase FAQs. All that information is on there. Again, that's a step in the right direction. Also, there was recent approval for administering Pfizer vaccine to young people ages 12 to 15, so we're getting an opportunity to get younger people vaccinated now. That's with Pfizer only. And also, as we're talking about vaccines, as we transition into the bridge phase and eventually to phase 5, which means no more mitigation, vaccinations have become critically important, but at the same time, there continues to be some vaccination hesitation, so to speak. So the health department and the hospital and many of the other partners in the community have come together and offering a wide variety of vaccination opportunities, and you can check that out on the McDonough County Health Department's website, or simply just go to www.getyourcovidshot, that's all one word.com. That website is manned by the health department, and for example, they have some pop-up clinics coming to industry on next Tuesday starting at 10 a.m. and then Thursday in Blandonsville. They'll also have clinics set up here in Macomb at the former Kmart site the former Farm King site located at 2700 East Jackson. That's Wednesday the 19th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. That's next Wednesday, the 19th of May from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then the Friday the 21st, they'll have availability for vaccinations at the McDonough County Health Department from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. So much broader outside of normal business hours, opportunities for people to get vaccinated. Moderna and Johnson & Johnson will be available at all of those sites. And again, in case you missed it, they were at your bottom of your screen, but you can. There is a very well planned out calendar available on the health department's website at getyourcovidshot.com. Again, our goal is to get into phase 5 of the Restore Illinois plan. That looks like we're headed that way. It could come as early as June 11th. The bridge phase still has some decrease, but yet mitigations in place. And probably one of the most significant things that have occurred since we talked last was the Center for Disease Control yesterday on the 13th issued new guidance for face mask use and when they are no longer necessary for use. And they're indicating that People who have been fully vaccinated, and the definition of fully vaccinated is if you received a 2-shot vaccination, whether that was Pfizer or Moderna, and you had to have 2 shots, you'd be considered fully vaccinated 2 weeks after you received the second dose of Pfizer or Moderna. If you were a Johnson & Johnson person, the person got vaccinated with Johnson & Johnson, 2 weeks after your shot, you would be considered fully vaccinated. And the CDC now is recommending, or giving guidance, I should say, indicating that if you meet that criteria, you no longer need to wear a face mask in most settings in public. That's good news. That's indicating that we're headed the right direction. But if you want to get some further information on that, please check out the CDC's website, and that website is located here at the bottom of your screen. The predicate, the absolute necessity, is that you've been fully vaccinated. So that's a huge step in the right direction, but it also underscores the importance of being vaccinated. If you don't meet the vaccination requirements, the CDC guidelines indicate that you should still continue to wear a face mask in public. I think we're all looking forward to the day when that can go by the wayside. Excuse me. Having said that, the guidance is specific that it only is applicable to people who have been fully vaccinated. So again, check out the CDC's website for that information. MDH still has their drive-through testing for coronavirus available. Their dates and hours of operation are listed at the bottom of your screen now. It does appear that we're headed in the right direction. It does also appear that in spite of some of the lifting of this mitigation, the virus is still active in the community, as indicated by the number of cases the health department is still actively tracking. And again, those cases tend to be appearing in the younger age group, usually, but not always, less severe, but virus nonetheless. So the quicker we can get everyone vaccinated, and there are plans to get the vaccine to those younger students, either while they're still in school or still in school and a second dose set up through clinics after the school lets out. Those plans are in the works, and I'm hearing good plans being made by the health department and the hospital and our other partners to make sure that that happens. So with the wide availability of vaccines, movement towards phase 5, it does seem very, very clear that we're headed in the right direction, but still be very, very careful when you can be. There's always an opportunity to be extra cautious, when we would encourage you to always do that. And again, beautiful weather this weekend for the graduation ceremonies at Western Illinois University. There is a chance of rain. We're going to hope that that holds off during those commencement exercises, which are outdoors. And we'd also like to remind you that the city's citywide pickup starts next Monday, the 17th. There are guidelines on the City of Macomb's website on exactly what can and should be put out, and we're asking that you not put it out any sooner than tomorrow, Saturday the 15th, in anticipation of next week. It'll be all next week on all routes, and then there'll be a second pickup in the northwest quadrant on the following Monday, the 24th. So a lot of things happening. Congratulations to our graduates from Western Illinois University. Macomb High graduation will be coming up next week. Other activities planned for our area students in a safe, COVID-friendly environment this weekend as well. We wish everyone the very best. So until we have a chance to meet again, please be careful.